Hello everyone! As the title suggests, today I will be playing a Wings of Fire dating simulator, specifically a Deathbringer dating simulator. You may be wondering, Rogan, how did you find a Deathbringer dating simulator? To which I have to say, it was a pure accident. You all know the feelings I have about Deathbringer. Several years ago, I was searching for proof that TUI never officially changed Deathbringer's age, and I happened to find this Deathbringer-centric dating simulator on my journey. Since then, I've always kept it in my back pocket as a possible video idea, and though it didn't win out as my 30k special, literally just a week later I've decided to post this as I haven't made a Wings of Fire video in a full month now, and I'm feeling kinda guilty. I have literally no clue about how this will go, because there's nothing on internet about this besides for a few Wings of Fire wiki forum posts, including the one that I downloaded this from, so if it breaks or if something weird happens, I'm just as shocked. Let me credit the makers of this game. They've been silent for some time, since literally 2015, but I should still credit them, and if you're watching this video, thank you for making this game. For the game idea, it's credited to Baron the Skywing and Matai99. For development and coding, it is Baron the Skywing, and for art, it is credited to Luna the Eclipse and Baron the Skywing, our multi-talented queen. Now, without further ado, let's dive into this Deathbringer-centric dating game and see if I can win the heart of the dragon who I hate the most. Alright, I'm gonna start up the game. Starts with you are walking through a rainforest when you spot a peculiar-looking Nightwing. So we're getting straight into the action. I wonder what sort of dragon my character is. Maybe a Nightwing or a Rainwing? You are walking through the rainforest when you spot a peculiar-looking Nightwing. Let's move on. Nightwing? Huh? Who's there? And my dialogue choices are me or hide. Neither of them sound like something I would do, but I'm gonna choose the first one. The Nightwing runs towards you and tackles you to the ground. Wow, how friendly. You, ow, get off me! Nightwing, who are you? I wonder which Nightwing this one is. Who am I? Oh, that's a good question. Let's just go with... I almost put my Wings of Fire sound name. Which one should I go with? Let's just go with Rogan. And the dragon is now pink. Okay, Rogan, what are you doing here? Either just passing through or who are you? I feel like the second one's gonna get me into more trouble, so I'm just gonna be just passing through. And the dragon is back to being normally colored. I see. Good thing I caught you, so you couldn't do anything mischievous. My, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Deathbringer. Ah, so this is Deathbringer, that explains this smug-looking face. I must say, you look quite nice today. I'm a guy or, I'm a girl. I'm gonna do girl. I'm curious what the guy route would be. Maybe I'll do that one next. Which makes you all the more gorgeous, winky face. Say, why don't you come back to my rainforest house with me? Sure, I'd be glad to. Sure, why not, or no thanks. Stranger danger, but this is a dating simulator, so I'm gonna say why not? Great, I'd love to get to know you more. After you attacked me for no reason? Okay. You follow the Nightwing back to his house in the rainforest. And transition. Well, this is my house. It's a bit small, but Queen Glory and I are the only ones living in it. Hahaha. I'll go make some tea for us. Make yourself at home. Nightwings have tea? Well, I assume that they would in Darkstalker times, but tea in the rainforest doesn't sound like the best idea. What's in those leaves? Deathbringer walks into his kitchen to make some tea. You decide to sit on a hammock and wait. Do nothing, look around, or leave. I'm gonna look around. I'm curious. This is also Queen Glory's house. I want to know her secrets. I want to blackmail her so I can become queen. As you look around, you see windows with leaves and vines around them, along with a cabinet with a bunch of bottles filled with stuff. I'm gonna go to the window. You look at the window and you see vines and flowers decorated around the borders. It looks very beautiful. As you look around, you see windows with leaf and vines around them, along with a cabinet. I'm gonna go to the cabinet. As you approach a cabinet, you see different bottles filled with different spices. Does he use these for potions? Maybe he uses those for poisons. And I'm gonna go back to the hammock now. Just as you sit down, Deathbringer comes into the room with some tea. Tea is done. Deathbringer hands you the tea and you take a sip. It tastes like blueberries. Blueberry? That's my favorite. No, this character insert is just saying random things, because blueberry is not my favorite tea. My favorite tea is TWG Silver Moon tea. It is my favorite in the entire world. Anything TWG I really like, but Silver Moon is on another level. It's naturally sweet, it's just amazing, and this character is a liar, because blueberry would never be my favorite type of tea. Deathbringer, really? Mine too! You both take another sip and the warm tea calms you down as it moves through your body. Deathbringer, so what do you like to do for fun? What do you like to do for fun? What should I put? I'll just put draw. Draw? That's interesting. Why do you ask? Oh, I don't know. I thought maybe we could get to know each other more. What about you? Why, it's protecting Queen Glory, of course. Why am I even in a dating simulator with Deathbringer if he's with Queen Glory? Wait, am I their third? Queen Glory is the best queen of the Rainwings that have ever ruled. But, to be honest, spending this time with you has been more fun than I've had in years. Smiley face. Why is he using emoticons so much? Thanks, bud. You'll let him down easy. Oh yeah, friends. I'm so glad I can make a great friend like you, and I don't want our friendship to ever change. Yeah, friends. Well, I'd better be off now. Okay, goodbye, friends. Bye! You walk away from the rainforest and continue onward. You wonder, did that dragon want to be in a relationship with you? He was obviously in one with Glory. I don't want to come between them, so I'm not too sure. You've reached the friend-zoned ending. Okay, and that was the simulator, but I know you all want to see the other ending, so I'll speedrun through this and I'll catch you with the next ending. Okay, for this route, I'm gonna say no when he asks me if he wants to come back to his rainforest house. Let's see what happens. You sure? Yes, I am sure. Alright, whatever floats your boat. See you around. I don't think a dragon would say floats your boat. As you went past him, you couldn't help but feel bad for leaving him. You never saw Deathbringer again. You've reached the lame ending. Alright, this is where I'm gonna make my first major change of the next run. Instead of saying thanks, bud, I'm gonna say oh stop it. You start to blush as he compliments you. Oh stop it! No, you truly are a wonderful dragon to be around. You look very beautiful too. Stop! Please, Rogan, kiss me. Let's just say okay. You kiss Deathbringer under the sunset. You both caress each other's lips softly. Wow, that was the best kiss ever. Yeah, you're a really great guy, Deathbringer. Well, yeah. Thanks for this entire evening. It was fun. Yeah, it was very fun. Well, I should probably be on my way. Goodbye, I hope to see you again. As you walk off, you wonder if you'll see that devilishly handsome dragon again. Perhaps you should visit the rainforest more often. Oh, so our protagonist isn't a rainforest-dwelling dragon, so they aren't a Rainwing or a Nightwing, likely. Wonder what they are. The end. And I've reached a good ending. Yay! Let's move on to the next ending that I find. Okay, for this route, I'm just gonna straight up leave once I get back to Deathbringer's house. Let's see what happens. And looks like there was an error in coding here. Actually, I think I should go. So soon? What am I gonna do with all this tea? Oh, never mind. If you want to go, then I won't stop you. Goodbye, Rogan. As you walk out, you wonder if you'll ever see that dragon again. He was quite handsome. You've reached a second lame ending. Now, when he asks if I will kiss him, I'm gonna say, no. Probably because, with how dragon physiology works, I'm not entirely sure of how that would work out. Maybe like this? You kiss Deathbringer under the sunset. Wait, I swear I said, no. Wait. Both ways you kiss Deathbringer. It's nightmare. There's no choice but to kiss him. But for this option, it seems like it's going the same path, so instead of saying, yeah, I'm gonna say, maybe I'll come visit you more often. And Deathbringer says, please do. Well, I better be on my way now. Goodbye. And Deathbringer says goodbye. As you walk off, you wonder if you'll see that devilishly handsome young dragon again. Perhaps you should visit the rainforest more often. The end. And I guess this is the true ending? I didn't show the different outcomes for whether you choose male or female at the beginning, and so I just want to clarify here that either way you get the same things. Deathbringer is bisexual in this canon. And so, it looks like I've actually reached the second good ending. So that's good. And that, I believe, was the entirety of the Deathbringer dating simulator. Though Deathbringer is far from my favorite dragon, I have to appreciate the creativity and effort that went into making this, from the backgrounds to the dialogue to the art. A Wings of Fire dating simulator isn't something I've ever seen before, even in my Scratch days, and I appreciate the diversity in medium that this project brings to the fandom. I wish we had more out there projects like this. Overall, this game is charming and even makes a dragon I dislike almost seem lovable. The link for this game will be in the description so that you can play it for yourself, but make sure to be beyond careful when downloading it in order to prevent yourself from getting viruses. Safety and security should always be your #1 priority on the internet, even above dating dragons. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe. I make animal fiction videos pretty often, and your support would mean a lot to me. And to those who are already subscribed, thank you so much for your continued support. I wouldn't have gotten here without y'all. Peace, Rogan out.